In this video, we're going to be going over how to do an assembly work drawing for our train. So what we're going to bring in is a create drawing. This time we're going to be using a C size drawing. If you haven't brought that in before, just go to show Onshape drawing templates, wait about a minute or two, and it'll show up. So it'll be AMSI C inch. So what we're going to be putting in here are 3 different views. So we are going to add in, we got to go to assembly. We're going to go to assembly 1. I didn't really name it because we only have 1 assembly in this. If we had a lot of assemblies, then you're going to want to name each one individually, but for this one, it works out just fine. So we are going to change this to isometric. Alright, and I'm going to hope 1-to-1 fits. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to do the exploded view first. That'll give me a good idea of if everything will fit just fine. Oh, what it kind of looks like it might. So for some of you, you might going to do 1-to-1. Some of you else might do like 1/2 just to make it a little bit smaller to fit in. It all depends on how you dimensioned everything or how far you moved every piece and whatnot. So your scale might be a little different than mine, but I can get away with 1-to-1. All right, so I'm going to bring that in first. And then I'm going to bring in, let's see, isometric. And it's 1-to-1 as the sheet because we want these to be the same size. So like you can see that if I hover over, it's the same size. So place in 2 different views. Oh, come on. All right. So for some reason it decided to make me click on the projected view to bring in the next one. There we go. We can see our train from 2 different angles. We can see our exploded view. So we can right click. We can show shaded. Show shaded. Alright, so the next thing we can add in is a bill of materials. So BOM stands for bill of materials. So we're going to do that with our object. So we can place it in right here. Fits in quite nicely. Let's see, I don't know why it's lining up with those. Oh, okay. So you can see how I'm moving this around and I have all these little red X's so I can line it up nicely with these. It's not actually what I want to do. I was wondering why that was showing up. But just placing it right here or right here is typically where it's placed. And actually, I got enough room, so I'm going to place it right here. And it was kind of smushed a little, so I got to move it around so it fits better. There we go. So if you had something that was more detailed, you might have a part number for each individual part. You'll have a description. Those, if you want to try to add them in, feel free. If you just want to leave it blank, that's also fine too. So you can see that we have our item number and our quantity of each one. So the next thing we're going to add in is a callout. So we can click on our part, click off to the side, and our green check mark to place that in. So you can see that even though I placed that in first, it says 2. That's because our stack is our part 2. And that is our part 1, 4, 3, let's see if I can get this. Here we go. That one's 7. So you can see how when I'm adding these in, I'm only adding 1 per each one. So for the wheel, even though I have 4 of them, I'm only adding in 1 bubble. So let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, forgot 6 over here. 6, 7, 8, and then 9. Alright, so that is 1 call out for each one of our parts. So then if we had the rest of our table in, our part number or description, actually probably description, it might just say like wheel or something like that. So if you want, you can go in and add information in. And then also don't forget to add in your title. So for this one, it would just be train assembly and exploded view. Drawing number, you could just put train assembly, because I don't think exploded view will also fit in there. All right, and then make sure you update your drawing number because there's more than one drawing. All right, so that should be everything for your assembly and exploded view work drawing. All right, okay, good luck.